being a fighter pilot was just the ultimate extreme satisfaction. Yeah. What else can I say about it?
Now, you may remember World War II veteran and Cresswell resident Richard Heyman. We previously spoke with him as he was on the cusp of turning 100 years old last month. As today marks 80 years since Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy in a decisive World War II victory, Heyman is reflecting on the heroism demonstrated on this day in 1944. KEZI 9 News reporter Albert James shows us his important message for future generations of Americans.
How do you describe something like that? I look back, I can't even describe it. I just know that I was having a ball.
At just 20 years old, Richard Heyman was flying a fighter plane, providing top cover for the Allied paratroopers and gliders landing on the beaches of Normandy on June 6, 1944.
My flight, we were tasked to fly in over the Cherbourg Peninsula, where the troops would be coming off the ships and going into France.
Heyman says he didn't have to engage with any enemy planes in his area because the German forces occupying France were caught off guard by the invasion.
But the Germans didn't know what they were doing for 2 hours after the invasion started, because Hitler had, as I'm told them that the invasion would be in a certain location. They were expecting it, but not there.
Heyman continued to serve as a fighter pilot, flying in the Korean and Vietnam Wars and retiring from the Air Force as a colonel. During D-Day, the young pilot saw the pivotal battle as just another exciting flight.
Well, the older guys recognized, hey, this is the end, we're getting towards the end. To me, all I knew was, hot dog, I'm flying another mission.
Even as there are a number of challenges facing the United States at this moment in time, Colonel Heyman believes Americans can come together when needed.
We'll arise and we'll do our job. I'm convinced of that. There will be people who will object, and rightfully so. I don't want everybody just to fall in line and say, yeah. I look forward to opposition to be sure what we're doing is right.
Heyman says he's instilled a sense of service in his children and hopes everyone realizes they each have a role in defending freedom. He hopes people stand up and fight against the anti-Semitism and racism that continues to persist to this day.
My hope is that they always fight for freedom, fight for truth. I think it will. They will. I have great faith in not the world, but in our country.
And as the greatest generation takes a bow, Heyman wants people to recognize the sacrifices veterans made for them and carry on that legacy.
Well, I hope that they realize that the fight that went on 80 years ago is still the fight for them, not just for those people of us that were 80 years.
Reporting in Cresswell, Albert James, KEZI 9 News.